Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Zajin. Already someone here. Okay, I understand the confusion. I was supposedly doing like a waiting for the stream start, right? Uh, but two things happened. The first thing is that the text didn't show up, and I don't know the reason because I still need to do my homework on Streamlabs. That's the first thing. The second thing is, Streamlabs was not picking my audio because I had it deactivated. But the Cephalon did anyways, so it looked like I was streaming already. So yeah, two little kinks that I need to figure out. Oh, what the fuck? Oh wow, my computer almost crashed for some reason. This 380 is not as consistent as I wish it to be, but it is what it is. So for today, just as yesterday, we will be repping until failure on the Cavia because I was not able to get to level 5 as fast as I wanted to. So let's look at the missions and see what happens before anything else. I am hoping right now for a survival with 7,000 experience or something like that. Hope you're doing good, Sajin. Hope your video is coming along nicely and that the moving places stuff when everything went really smoothly. And goddamn, I'm tired today. I need to sip on this coffee faster. I was Banshee pilled today. Oh my god. I need you to explain. I need you to explain what that means.
Tenno. I forget what one is meant to do with
Mm.
company. All satisfactory, I trust.
Oh god damn it. If I get stuck on the terrain, that means I'm still sleepy. Oh, it's a disruption. God fucking damn it. I love disruption though. I love this game mode. I still have not studied a consistent way to get rid of the demo lists on the new tile set. I might give it a go later. I hope that the Fenmore is capable of doing something against them. Because if I remember correctly, like the Necromechs have a certain damage multipliers with radiation, and it's an incarnate weapon, so it of course has some radiation onto it. The thing is, you cannot strip their armor with Banshee, and I have not found a way to strip their armor, so we'll do this one for now. I managed to do Elite Deep Archimedia with goddamn. That is my wet dream right now. That is what I want to do at some point whenever I unlock it. Okay, that's really good to know, buddy. And can I ask about your Banshee build? I'm really curious. I've done some changes to mine. It's essentially the same one that you have seen already, but it's I would say it's slightly better now. More consistent, less prone to getting one shot. The exact same damage. Okay, Fenmore is active. Which, by the way, now that I have a Fenmore, I have found that this might be the best weapon for Banshee. Like, straight up. Like, this weapon with plus Banshee is just, yeah, you just saw what happened there. It's, it's something else. And some people use the Incarnate Evolution that gives the weapon more... That gives the weapon more precision. I don't like that, because the fact that it's like an area... an area of effect denial with the amount of bullets that you're setting down range means if you don't aim that well, you'll eventually still hit some of the Banshee weak points. And yeah, oh boy. Yeah, this weapon is something else. I fucking love it. I don't know why I was... Because the only reason I didn't have the Fenmore build is because I'm really lazy with the Incarnon challenges. And I had to do 20 Void Rifts. And yeah, that took a while. The first time I saw that challenge, I was like, nope, I don't want to catch the Leo energy balls. And I ended up doing it like 2 days ago, and god damn it, this has to be one of the most fun weapons in the game. Like, that has to be way too much work, the video about Harrow. Like, I was rewatching your... God damn it, I'm sleepy today. I don't even know how to talk. I was rewatching your Baruch video because I'm finally building a Baruch. I'm finally crafting one. I have never had it. Not the base one, not the prime one. And I was like, yo, this is a lot of takes. And you look like a perfectionist, so I'm guessing the Harrow build will try to be even better. So I cannot imagine the amount of work on a video like that. So yeah, take it easy, bro. It will be worth it. That's for sure. That's for sure. But please, spill the beans on your Banshee build. I need to know. I need to know what you done with her. And no, it's not because I'm jealous. I'm not that type of guy, okay? I'm not that type of guy. But I'm really curious because actually, like, no people play this frame. The other day I say, like, she's the third less play Warframe in the game. That's false, by the way. She used to be the third less play. She's the fifth less play frame. So I'm guessing not many people play her specifically on the steel path. And maybe that low play rate is just the people that end up crafting her because she's really easy to craft. Like in the dojo. And that is the only reason that she sees any play. So, getting builds from high-level players is not something that I do most days. Most people that I ask for their builds just tell me that I use Gloom, and that's all they do. And it's understandable, but I want to know if you did something crazy or not. Energy exhaustion, losing energy for enemies near and found... Lycan's hand was superior. Okay, let me be real with you. I know that's the ability that comes from Varuna. I don't know what the fuck it does. So please explain. And if you don't, I'll just look for it later. Also, I'll look for what I'm supposed to be doing to farm her because I don't have Varuna yet. I think it was in the Saruman tile set, right? That's the only thing I think. The only thing that I think I know. Okay, let's absolutely shit. Let's absolutely shit on this acolyte before leaving. There's no reason not to. There he comes. Oh, buddy, you're taking way too long to die now. There we go. I should have just removed his armor first. He usually goes down in just one swing of the ceramic dagger. Oh, no fat pillow 619. Okay, I see where you're going. Okay, okay. I didn't know of that. So then it's the ability of hers that drops you a lot of health, and it's the drops ability then. I'm guessing. Health for melee kill, energy on headshot. Ooh, okay. So are you stuck in that with energy conversion or anything like that, or health conversion? Is that the play? Is that the play? And by the way, while you try to explain, this is the new build. It's the exact same build as I showed you all last time, but there's two changes. I'm not using the same arcanes now. I'm not using the same arcanes. The idea here is the following. I used to have Guardian and Energize. Guardian is a lot of armor. Yes. The amount of armor that this gives you, does it allow the already stupid level of armor to go even further and make you less likely to get one shot in higher levels? Yes. Problem being, it's still just damage reduction. And as long as we don't get to like 99%, which we are not getting to, it from time to time you still just implode. That's one of the problems. The other problem, Energize, I don't like the cooldown, because sometimes I don't have to spam at all, but other times I have to spam a lot. Of course, that could easily be fixed with swapping Energy Nexus with Prime Flow. So it means I have a higher budget of energy, which means I don't need to worry that much about it, but I really enjoy Energy Nexus. So, the two swaps. I didn't know this arcane existed until not too many days ago, because I was doing some investing into Dante, because Dante has become my most expensive frame at this moment. And this with Dante is just fucking ridiculous, and it's bonkers and broken and just close to overpowered. So this completely fixes the energy problem with Banshee, especially keeping in mind that I'm using my one a lot and my condemn a lot. So in the chance that this activates using one of these, you're basically spending 25 energy to then be able to spend 75 and 50 for free. So Steadfast is cracked on this build. That's the first change. The other thing is, I'm not just using Condemn to survive. I was using Condemn to be a buffer, to be able to trigger adaptation fully before getting to my health. But I can also use Condemn as a buffer to trigger Arcane Ages, because sometimes you're not lucky at all with that 3% chance, and you lose all your shields and you don't trigger it. But if you keep casting Condemn, at some point this will trigger and you just straight up become invincible for 12 seconds. So yeah, these two arcanes work beautifully on this build. And also I'm still being stupid, because there's another really good shit that I could do with this thing. This Tauforge Archon Shard is completely optional. This is also completely optional. This is to taste. I could swap both of them, or just one of them, no problem, for one Tauforge yellow one whenever I get it. And I could use the casting speed there, and then I would free one of my mod slots, and I could add whatever here. The point being, I still don't see a use for this slot, because Pansy, again, as I explained on my video about her, she doesn't need anything. Like, she doesn't need duration, because yeah, duration is good, so you need to cast your sonar less, but you're already recasting it just when it runs out because you have resonance. And the duration is really good base, like 30 seconds is really good. And you don't want that much duration, because if you get a lot of it, you cannot recast silence that often when you actually need to recast it. So there's also no reason to use duration here. So what about range? Well, that seems the best option here, but still it also has some issues, because if you use range, then it becomes harder to retrigger silence moving away from your enemies. So again, like, I don't see many options to put here. I don't see many options. Maybe if she had another augment that worked really, really, really well with my playstyle, but her 4 augment is just complete shit. And her 3 augment, I'm not playing with... yeah, I don't see any reason to play with melee finishers. Like, I'm not Ash. So those are the changes at this moment. But yeah, this version of the build is much more consistent, and we are reaching the point where my creativity just ends. And I have been talking for a long while, and I see a lot of comments in the chat, so... Okay. You found blue attraction? Okay. Okay. It was not. I don't even have health conversion. God damn, you're an absolute madman. You're a madman. If I didn't have last rush, it would have been much worse during that run. Okay, okay. I did some sub-condemn on her, but never... Okay. Jesus Christ. That is crazy. Like, that was not your build. That was pure skill, I bet. That was literally pure skill. Because that build sounds like she was meant to be one-shot at some point. God damn it. Okay, let's keep going. I should do... Oh my god, yeah, of course it took 15 tries. Of course it took 15 tries. Okay, we're gonna do another run with Banshee. And then we're gonna swap to Dante, because I'm enjoying him a lot. I am enjoying Dante enough to consider becoming him. Like, Banshee's pretty cool, right? Like, she's cool, she's my mainframe. I might just stop playing her at some point if they don't rework her or something. Dante is looking really juicy right now. Another reason I absolutely love Condemned on Banshee, you can just, like, loading your Incarnons is so easy. Whenever your enemies are completely stuck. But I've missed playing Warframe a lot. Like, yeah, vacation is cool and all. But yeah. This is still home for me. I love casting speed on Banshee. I was able to recast 2 abilities and recast Sonar on the last second before it ran out. That is natural talent. Did I just see 11 million damage? Did I just see 11 million damage on a white number? That's the reason to play Banshee. That is the reason to play Banshee. $11 million non-crit damage. Just little Banshee things. I am the heavy weapons girl, and this is my weapon. It shoots nega crits. Oh yes, Life Strike is really underrated. I use it. I use it all the time. Like, my ceramic dagger incarnon is so strong to the point where it can just actually just straight up one-shot the acolyte. So And that is without a mod slot, so I don't see any reason to not just have it with me at all times with a live strike. This is my survival stick. Whenever I need some health, I just swing it out. But the main reason that I use it with Banshee is just to get rid of the Acolyte. Because Wolf, if one of the Acolytes that deactivate your abilities appears, then it's a world of pain. I mean, funnily enough, I have it easier with Banshee to survive the Acolyte than I have it with Dante, because, you know, at least if you casted your 4, those are shields. That is not an ability anymore, so the Acolyte doesn't rob you of that. But if you're playing Dante, oh my god. Like the Acolyte is gonna just shit. It's gonna just shit on your Overguard if you're really low. And then you have like 300 health. Actually less, because he deactivates your abilities and your 2 goes off. So you have even less health, and you have literally no armor. And then you just die. You just fucking die. Oh, I need to activate the surges. Surviving, as always, like surviving is not the bounty itself. It's the side objective. Okay, I'll go get them. I'll go get them. Oh, that's a Voca. That's a Voca. There it is. I need every single Voca that I can get my hands on, because I have not checked how many Vocas they ask of you to get to level 5 on the Cavia. So yeah, we might have a problem. Actually, yesterday on stream, I was yesterday on stream and I realized, oh, I need 10 Bellow Vocas. So I had to do like 6 runs of Exterminate to get all of them. Also, another thing that is really underrated. Parkour speed. If you're able to pilot your Warframe, having parkour speed on the build is really fun. It is really... Oh my god, I just got stuck there. And this is the one that I just activated. Full health. And off we go. Another Voca. Okay. Where is it? Fuck, it's here. Okay, that's easy to get. Let's get some health back with my operator. Here it is. Oh, there's 2 of them. Damn, that was worth it. Still no ciphers, still no bitches. What a sad life, man. I always forget. I'll need to grab some of them later. But I like the minigames, okay? They break up the monotony. So can I call myself a Warframe YouTuber if I only have one of the 3 elements? Like, you know, I don't have Prime Surefooted. I don't have 11 million ciphers. But I have Arcane Energized Max Rank, though. That one I have. Can I call myself a YouTuber? Or do I need one of the other corners of the triangle? How does that work? Is there a council that decides that? You took a fucking sheep? That's absolutely bonkers, my dude. Oh, wow. Like, I'm legit scared to see the options they give me. Do they reset daily, right? I think they do, reset daily, right? So, like, I should probably craft some too. I forget about them. I don't have max energy. What the fuck? Really, bro? Like, what were you doing during the event? What were you doing? That was the best chance ever. So like, the moment I understood how the event works, I got my buddies and we were like, okay, boys, mission getting energized. Like, we are gonna grind the shit out of this. It was like every single day, 2 hours straight. We didn't even need to speak about the game because it was ingrained in us what to do. We were just shooting the shit, grinding the event. Day after day after day after day. We all got them. In fact, I think I got like 10 extra charges on something and I was able to sell them for a really big profit later. It resets weekly? Oh, that's bad news. That is bad news. I thought it was daily. Why did I thought of that? Okay, I'm gonna swap to my Dante. And I'm gonna explain this build before doing anything else. Right? And yeah, like there's a lot, especially today, right now, there's too many ways to get energy. Like just energy nexus by itself, it's like, oh, so we are giving new players this. Actually, I'm completely okay with that. I'm completely okay with new players don't needing to get the literal most expensive arcane in the entire game, which is not anymore because, you know, melee duplicate and things like that exist. But I'll be right back. I need to turn off my heating. I'm toasting myself right now. You know, advantages of living in a really small house. When you say, I'll be right back, you're actually right back. Okay, so heating is turned off. I'm gonna show you this build. Because I've already made like 3 videos on Dante, and I'm like, I don't want to make another one. I just don't want to make another one. I'm to the point where I'm actually considering making a guide about him, but I need to study him even more because I know there are a lot of secrets that I still don't know. But each day that passes, it's becoming really clear to me that this might be the best Warframe in the entire game. In every single sense of the word. The most dripped out, the best design kit, the most flexible frame, the most broken also, because it's just I want to make a really well researched video about Dante at some point, just as I wanted to make with Banshee. So I'm gonna make a promise. I'm not gonna upload another video about Dante until I actually have something really well done. Either a guide or a really big shitpost. Oh, what the fuck? Why did I click on that? Nah. So, this guy. So, this is the build. This is the build with Dante. And there's one swap that you could do here, but I don't want to do it. You can drop Energy Nexus. I don't want to drop it. You can drop Natural Talent. I don't want to drop it. What can you add here? More range. If you want to be really conservative, you can just add our reach. But you could also add overextended, which actually isn't that big of a problem, because this build at this point is one-shotting Exo Gogstad officers at level 170, which with 0 charges of mod augmented. So whenever we completely stack this, the negative strength that overextended gives you just disappears, which means that this build can be even more broken. And we're using Roar with this build because the double dipping with the slash on his kit, and it reaches a point where it can one-shot even Eximus units through their overguard, it's just ridiculous. But although he can nuke, that's not the only reason I play him, because I love the other buffs that he gives. And the fact that he can give a status vulnerability and damage vulnerability in those statuses, and the fact that you can use like a copy of the book that follows you around, being able to prime the enemies with viral plus electricity, which activates Archon Stretch. The fact that you can prime the enemies, it doesn't matter the build that you have on your main weapon, means that you can use this as his shards and build corrosive on your main weapon, which means you will always fully strip armor of the enemies, and afterwards they will have half of their max HP because of the viral. Using a beam weapon with this thing becomes a world ender, basically. It's just too much for me. This combination is stupid. Like using the Cyclone or the Cuba Nuker or whatever is just ridiculous. You're gonna see what happens. Like it has no business being this strong just as a weapons platform. But he's a weapons platform. He's a support. He can make the rest of his team become a weapons platform, and also can nuke. And people be complaining about the nerfs, and they just reverted almost all of them. Like, yo, but he cannot nuke out of line of sight. Bro, like, this guy has robbed Wisp of her job, and he has robbed Styanax of his job. Do you want him to also rob Zarin of her job? Like, damn. Like, you are right, Sadie. Like, it actually might be too much. It might be too much. Oh, what the fuck? Gamble did what with what? Is there a video of that? I want to take a look. I want to take a look. Like, the thing about Dante is that I actually legit believe he's overpowered, and I don't mind them nerfing him. Like, I would want him to be in a more nerf state that he is right now, because like nothing that I cannot think of anything that can come out that is more broken than this, unless they just straight up release a Warframe that, where you press one button and everything in the map dies instantly, right? So I don't see. I think he needs to be nerfed, right? But at the same time, even though I know he's overpowered, I think his kit is just beautiful. Like, I love his kit. I don't like him because he's too good at the game. I like him because he's good. I like him because his kit is beautiful. It's beautifully designed. Yeah, like, that is the level of murder you can do with just a Cyclone. And if they were Exo-Gogstad officers, it doesn't matter. They just die at the exact same speed. Of course, big part of that is the green Archon shards that I have on him. That is definitely a big part of it. Okay, but remember, it doesn't matter as long as you can also do this. Boom. And goodbye. Oh my god, that reads as a meme where you're writing to me right now, but it makes sense. The thing is that it makes sense. Like, can you guys believe that there was one guy of my comments yesterday on the latest Dante build video saying that Dante was hot trash and that was complete shit, And he basically said the only reason that you're finding success with him is because you're a tryhard. Any Warframe can be good with skill. And I was like, bruh. Like, thank you for believing so much in my level of skill, dude. But I have news for you. This Warframe is overpowered. But he was insistent. Insistent. Bullshit line of sight checks. Bullshit line of sight checks, boys. He's trash. Like, what are you smoking, brother? Are you seeing this? Like, I don't even need to work. Like, I'm not doing parkour around or anything because I know I'm not dying. What's positioning, boys? Okay, maybe it's time to get the log surges. Because if I don't now, I'll forget about it later. I've noticed that the Dieter Extreme has been adding a lot of a ton of quality of life stuff to the, at least to the lab bounties. For example, I don't think there ever was a way of locating secondary things like the log surges and missions, but just because it's a bounty, it tells you where they are. Like, that is really cool. And there's like a lot more stuff that they've added during this new saga of the laboratory. I remember the day it came out, where one of the bounties was, oh, you need to kill 2 or 3 rogue necromags, like in an exterminate. But you reach a point where enemies started not spawning as much, and not only that, you reach a point where there was a very big possibility of not any coverings trying to spawn a necromech, so the bounty was completely unfinishable. So they literally fixed that. They said, like, okay, the rogue covering, if it's part of a bounty, it becomes unkillable during the animation. Whenever it's decided that they are gonna spawn a necromech. And just little stuff like that. Little thingies like that. And it's making the task of playing the labs really pleasurable. Like, this might be my favorite place to play Warframe in at this moment. Saruman also fucks, but come on, can you die already? Thank you. Free arcane is a free arcane. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, nice. Oh, Vocus. That's what I like to see. I forgot about the ciphers! God damn it. Oh, come on. Okay, let's go. More buffs. I'm sending you a bit of my setup on Discord. Okay. The disruption visual icon is a fantastic change. Yes, 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 it is. Like, there's just those little things when they add up together, they can end up being a massive difference in your gameplay experience. But yeah, these last few months that we have been on Warframe have been absolutely just lovely. And my only issues with the game right now are the same that they have ever been, like the complete, utter, absurd insistence on power creep, and the fact that, oh, we are starting to consider something good at damage defense, like at 90% damage reduction, because yeah, like at the higher levels the game just becomes a game of extremes. But those problems are deeply rooted into Warframe, and I don't see them changing them ever. So yeah, let's just play around what the game is right now and be happy that it is in such a good spot as it is right now. So things that I have to do before going on with the rep grind. Let me check the standing. We still have some. Oh. Oh, thank you, Sajin. Thank you. So I am basically just ready to go to level 5 as soon as I hit the rep cap. That's really cool. So, but it's still gonna take me. It's still gonna take me some time. It's still gonna take me some time because today I'm gonna get to 42,500 rep, which means I cannot do that in 2 more days. I need the 3rd day. Fuck. That sucks. That sucks. But I mean, this weekend I'll be doing Deep Archimedea, I think. That's good enough for me. Okay, let's try to crash some ciphers because I always forget. Oh, what the hell? So I don't even remember where you were supposed to get them. The hell? Oh my god, I feel like a new player right now. I feel like a new player now. Where did you get the cipher blueprint? Was it at the dojo? What the hell? Was it at the dojo? Let me go check. Yeah, rep cap blows. Like, I'm not completely against the idea of them having a rep cap, but it needs to be double what it is today. Double to be even admissible. Because, like, in longer missions, like the ones that you have to do on Fortuna and shit like that, I still don't like it. But I know I would just jump out of the window if I had to. If I was able to completely grind repping Fortuna like uncapped, right? That is something that ironically ends up semi-working for me just because I hate playing missions on Fortuna, right? But then you go to the labs and you can get 7,000 XP in just one mission, not counting the Voca that you can also earn during the mission and that you can also trade. So let's say that if you just do the 7,000 max rep mission, you can absolutely earn like 8,000 a mission. And at most, that's gonna take 10 minutes. So basically you reach cap in less than an hour at my level. In less than an hour. Oh, but no, like guys, absolutely, like, we want you to experience our content at a good pace. We don't want you to burn out. Bro, you think I'm gonna burn out in 1 hour? Boys, I played 8 hours straight of the event that they came out with my friends. We didn't burn out because we were having fun. We were in plat. We were shooting the shit together because we are friends. We were having fun. So no excuses. The only excuse is we don't want you to finish our content really early. That I understand, but just tell it to me straight. Don't bullshit around. No, I don't want you to burn out. Can the Universal Medallions go over Standing Cap? I don't know if they can, but in the case that they do, they are still a pain to farm, though. Okay, I'm gonna actually have to check where to get the ciphers, because I'm like, what? Where do you get the ciphers? Am I stupid? Am I big stupid? Hell yeah, they do. It was a friend that got me into Warframe, and I was the friend that got him into Warframe again years later. And it's been three of the group, in my group. Three of us play Warframe regularly. And sometimes we leave, but we always come back. We always come back. It's the friends we made along the way that matters. Okay, I'm gonna check on my phone where to get the ciphers, because I am completely dumbfounded right now. Ciphers in the market. I just checked. I don't know if I'm just not able to write in English today, but I wrote ciphers on the market and bulk packing dojo somewhere. Okay, ciphers, Warframe, where to cipher. Okay, the wiki. Are you kidding me? It's actually at the market. It is actually at the market. God damn it. But it's in a specific tab. It's on the gear tab. Equipment, gear. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, I spent so many credits yesterday. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, fuck, no, this is the blueprint. No, where to buy them in bulk? God damn it. It's on the Tenno Lab? No shit, we don't have it in our clan. We don't have it. We have not researched that yet. Oh, God. For real? Like, oh, God. Joe, we don't have it yet. We do not have it. Oh, interacting with dojos has always been a pain for me. I'm not. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I'm just blind. I'm just blind. Oh, for fuck's sake! Now I understand why I was not able to find it. It's with an I. It's with an I, but the Razorback cipher, it's with a Y. I was writing it like this. God damn it, man. Yeah, it was definitely... The reason that I was not able to find this because I definitely cannot write for shit today. God damn it. Okay, we finished our side quest. Plus 500 XP. We found the ciphers. The cipher saga is gone. Fuck yeah. Oh, it's only 1 minute. Boys, are you ready to see some absolute disgusting, degenerate behavior? Are you ready to see some disgusting, degenerate, highlight-worthy behavior? Okay. I regret nothing. Time is money. In my defense, time is money. You become an adult the moment you realize that. But now for real, why can't you rush? Like, they have to know, bro. Like, they have to know someone is that stupid to click. Why would they allow you to skip a 1 minute build time with one plot? They need to know that some idiot like me is gonna touch that thing. Why would you push the button? Because it's a button, you know? It's there for someone to push it. Oh god. Another survival. You know what? Let's test this shit out. Let's test this shit out. Okay, I'm gonna think. Okay. So the demo lists, I'm guessing they have some. I'm guessing they have some type of damage reduction. The new type of damage reduction, just like the Archons have. So I think the best course of action would be using a crit weapon. Although I'm not exactly sure of what I'm doing, and I'm gonna probably regret this. I'm gonna get the. I'm gonna get this thing. This might be the play right now. Also, I'm not exactly sure what they are weak to. It's probably radiation. Like, it's more than likely radiation, but I'm not sure. I have corrosive. You know what? Let's just use this for now, and we'll adjust. Which, by the way, corrosive. Corrosive. I don't know why I didn't swap the. Oh, radiation! Fuck! I should have done it. God damn it! I should have done it. As I was saying, radiation is not optimal with Banshee at all because she can armor strip. Like, I'm just trolling right now. But they tank so much that even though the Banshee weak points show up on them, I'm not sure that it actually affects them because they tank so much. It's ridiculous. Oh god, I got stuck. We're playing Dark Souls now, boys. Tactical roll. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I had my legs equipped all this time? The legs does radiation damage, though. We might be good after all. We might not have a problem at all. Yes, it does radiation damage on the incarnate mode. Beautiful. Okay. Let's try it out. Oh god! It bonked me on the head. Stop turning around! Oh god. Boys, this works! The legs just saved the day! That is, I'm really happy. Oh yeah, I shoot the weak points. Yeah, that I knew. That I knew. But still, like, I've shot them. I don't remember what weapon it was, but I have actually like shot them 300 times with one weapon that was supposedly really good, and literally nothing fucking happened, so I was slightly worried that it would not be enough. Okay, so I'm gonna recharge my Incarnate mode, and we'll do the next objective. I need more coverance, like this one. So we do the mission at the same time. Did I break it? No, I did not. Beautiful.
When you hear beeping, you know something explosive is coming your way.
Like I don't know if the Lex is doing that good against them or if it's actually Banshee. I should get another frame at some point and come back with the exact same build. Like no damage buffs, no armor strip, no nothing, and just test the damage. And I mean, if I end up doing less damage, that is Banshee's doing. That is 100% her fault. Wait. I didn't fully read your comment. They have weak points on their hands. On their hands. Interesting. I didn't know that. Yo, the enemy spawn rate on this mission is being terrible. I don't know what's happening. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, the Lex is doing some work. Absolutely some stellar work. And this last bullet is gonna be really important. Oh, that wasn't enough? God damn it. Where are you? There we go. No more acolytes. The Lex in Caron is a thing of beauty, let me tell you. I remember the days where it was like an old classic and people respected it because, oh, it was the OG Desert Eagle on this game, right? But no one used it because it was a slow, heavy piece of shit that took years to reload. And they brought it back. It makes me so happy. Oh, on the shoulders. Okay, so they have weak points like the coverance then. I need more enemy spawns. There we go. More, please. Oh god, this looks empty. Am I playing outside of the steel path today or something? What the fuck's going on? And by the way, I have more plans for whenever I reach the reputation cap for today, because I have plans. I have build plans. And there's another rep cap that I have to do, but it's one rep cap that I can just do in one single mission. Where are them coverings? Yo, I'm starting to go just a little bit crazy right now. Where the fuck are the enemies in this mission? Okay, let's I don't know. So I have a question for you all. Do you think this is bugged? Because I feel like this mission is getting bugged at this moment. Like, this is weird. Come back. Where is the drop? Where is the thing that you're supposed to be dropping? What the... Again, like, something is real cursed on this mission. I don't know what's happening, but I don't like it. Sure, whenever I end up finishing this mission, if the game allows me to, I'll check it out. Thank you for the enemy spawns. Oh, wait, I didn't want to do that. Oh, okay, that's much better. Fuck's sake, man. This is the only issue that I have been experiencing on the labs. Sometimes the enemy spawns just stop working for no reason at all. It happened. The exact same thing happened to me yesterday on stream too. And some guy told me that the spawns can get like stuck on the vents. And I was like, I don't know if that's true, but it would make like it would make sense. Did I just see 9 million? I think I just saw 9 million. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Fuck off, Mania.
I desire greater things from the Laverian and her archives.
I love when this happens during Last Grass. Oh, god damn it. Let me kill! Let me kill!
I say, would you care for a quick excursion? One could use
Yeah, but
distraction.
Super Atman, like it has not only happened to me during Disruption, it has also happened to me on Extermination. Like on Survival, it never happens, but in the rest of the mission types, I feel like there's a chance. Okay, let's check. Cavia standing 2000, which I can easily.
We've had a few
Nope,
setbacks. And how
not the Steins Gate computer.
himself useful to you, the debris of monstrousness. Let us
Easy money. Okay, so Cavia standing is finished for today, which sucks because I would love to get into Deep Archidemia today, but again, the whole thing about the rep cap that we were speaking about before, it fucking sucks, but it is where it is. It is where it is. So the next thing that I'm gonna be doing, let me just quickly check the video that you sent me, Sajin, and then we'll be doing a different kind of rep farm. Discord is not working for me right now. I don't know what the fuck's going on with my PC today. What is happening? Okay, here it is. You know what? If you're okay with this, Sajin, I'm gonna just yeah. Okay. That's what I was gonna ask you. If I was allowed to share the video up. Okay. Beautiful. Let's all of us take a look at this build. Let me swap my screen. There we go. Oh, it was with the Tramna. Tramna absolutely fucks. Okay, you explain in the video. Okay, let's listen to Zajin's soft voice.
Alright, Dead. Here's what the setup was. I have some armor, because I was playing with Saren, and I tried the Lycus hunt on her first. The Towerforge Blue put Banshee just over where Saren was, and I was able to survive with her with the armor set. Anyway, so with armor, we have 2 greens, because I need 2 greens to get Corrosive Strip, because that's the only way I can make my Trumna work. Duration and duration. Okay, you're currently streaming right now, so I'm listening to you.
Okay, the first question that I have though is, you were just not there was not a way for you to fit the armor strip on your one, because I feel like those 2 green shards are a little bit of a waste. I don't know if there's like a stupid crazy modifier on deep Archimedia that doesn't allow you to use that or something. But like, why not viral hit on the Trumna and just armor strip with your one? Like that is my first question, Sajin. If you can answer.
Here we go. We had Growing Power, superfluous. You could kind of put whatever you want here. Having extra strength is always nice, though. Continuity, stretch, streamline, equilibrium, like its hunt, vitality, adaptation, resonance, and intensify. Guardian and blessing. Blessing, really.
Okay, so you're definitely stacking armor, like I do with her. Definitely less than I do, but you are trying to use the armor.
Helps keep a buffer.
On okay. I don't have Arcane Blessing, but that makes a lot of sense. That is definitely a way to get fuck tons of health without having to invest into Umbra mods. That is definitely a way, and also that is a way to stack health that I knew about, but I would have never considered it for Banshee. And I probably never will, because I already did the crazy shit of investing 3 Umbral Forma on her. That's the thing. So that is the reason why I'm not considered Blessing anymore for Banshee, because I did the crazy shit. It's because I did the stupid thing. But if I didn't, that is definitely a way that I didn't thought of. So I like that. I like that arcane decision.
Putting that extra cap on getting over 1,000 health, super nice. I was chronically.
You can get it when farming Bruna. Nice. That's very good to know.
Wisp Spectre as well, so she was helping me out with that. Now here's the Trumna.
Vile acceleration. Okay, so you're one of those people that cannot stand the low fire rate. Okay, I am on the slow chunky side of the equation. I prefer to just add something else, but it's definitely a beautiful multiplier. Like 90% attack speed it's a lot.
I have Vile acceleration because I need
radiation corrosive.
It just had to happen. Dexterity because I'm able to get melee kills pretty frequently and consistently.
Oh, and stabilizer too. You also don't like the recoil. I don't like stabilizer. I like to see it go bub 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 bub. It feels so chunky.
Chamber of Vital Sense. Radiation, because we need radiation, because that's what the Murmur's weak to.
And also it doubles up with the reload speed, because the Trumna is really slow reloading, so yeah, that seems spot on for that mission.
And corrosive for the strip. Aptitude as well.
Yeah, that's true though. That's true. Keeping in mind how fast the corrosive procs can run out. That's completely true. That's true. Good point.
Xyloc Prime. This is
nice!
What I had to use.
Banshee Prime with a Psylocke Prime, bro. You're a man after my own heart.
We have, I don't know, this one, that one, and the one I
good crit one.
Finished with was extra crit.
Certainly.
But I also had this one at one point as well. The status was nice. As for the build, critical tangent.
Whoa, that's a good ribbon for the Psylocke. That's a good ribbon for the Psylocke. Because I actually legit waste one slot on the Psylocke just to get punched through. Just to get punched through. I would take a 50% critical damage ribbon with 2 punch through. I would take that. I want less critical damage. I just want the punch through and being able to add something on top of it, which I don't have access to on my build. That is a banger ribbon for me.
Critical damage and punch through. I need to relax. Critical damage and punch through. What could you put here? Honestly, maybe Hornet Strike.
No, that's fine. Like again, I use the punch from the side. That makes a lot of sense because it is an insanely focused damage weapon that can do a lot of DPS to one target. If you can transfer that DPS to 2, maybe 3 enemies, that is another multiplier that people don't think about. If you have a single target weapon and you can apply that single target damage to more than one target, that is a damage multiplier, in a sense. So like no complaints there. That is spot on.
Get you flare. Now my
Pantsru isn't loved enough. Pantsru is the only thing that makes using a Tigris semi-viable right now. And it's also the exact reason why the Exergis is way better than the Tigris Prime right now. Because the Exergis has infinite enemy punch through, which means you don't need to spend one slot on getting it. And it's also infinite with the enemy, so you get the Exergis on the Cuba Fortress. That's a pipe cleaner. It's ridiculous the amount of work that an old-ass weapon that came out with Fortuna can do.
Rumnell was able to keep this up fairly consistently. This made this thing, like, usually I pull this thing out to kill someone, right? Diffusion, target character, pistol gamut, lethal torrent shot, accelerated scope, and convulsion, and this one, okay. Prisma Oma.
What the I didn't know the Prisma Oma existed. I didn't know this weapon existed. Okay, this is new for me.
This is my other option. This is Viral Electric. I have exposure on here, so casting abilities gives me corrosive. Life Strike here, this kept me alive. Fury, Weeping Wounds, here you go. Unairu, I have a 7.
Is that a good weapon? Is the Prisma Oma a good weapon? I might have to check it out. I remember when I started playing Warframe using the original Oma with both, and I felt like really good because the electric sticks with the electric Warframe, and I felt really cool. Prisma Oma is one of the better weapons for the Murmur. Okay, I'll need to check the price on the market because I'm not waiting for Barrow to come back with it.
7 amp on my operator. Now, I have this guy.
Oh, I need to invest in one of these guys.
Shoot that little ball, tracks around, puts status on fucking everyone.
Beautiful.
Manifold Bond, Link Vitality. You could probably do something else with this. I don't know. Pack Leader, keep him alive. Repo Audit, Magnetic Post, Disarms. Very nice. Loyal Companion. Very, very good. This gives me plus 75 more damage reduction when I have less than 35% health. Nice little buffer. Gives me a warning. Evasive Denial. This is just for him. Contagious Bond, Mystic Bond for free. For free ability every now and then. And of course, Contagious Bond. If he kills, it spreads around. Vacuum, of course. I think that just about covers it. Prisma Oma was very nice because it had electricity and viral.
Yo, boys, can we get like an applause on the chat? This absolute Giga Chad is not content with just sharing his Banshee setup. He has to explain it in a way that looks semi-prepared for being so sudden, and sharing the video and allowing the video to be shared on stream. Go subscribe to Sajin. He makes the best guides on Warframe, like bar none. Like research fucking guides, long videos, but they fly. The time flies when you watch one of those videos because you're listening to someone that clearly understands what the fuck they're talking about. And the cinematography, the music, the editing, everything. Like, Sajin does the best guides on Warframe on the internet, and it shows. It shows that he's just shared like it's nothing. While listening to me on the stream, he's just made an explanation, a 3-minute explanation, and shared it with us. So thank you so much. This guy's a chat. Let me tell you. And it shows what you spoke about utility being really important in deep Archidemia, because yeah, like I've seen a lot of the design decisions that you made with the build just focus around, okay, we can get a little bit more of survivability with this thing. Oh, we can disarm the enemies. I wouldn't even consider that on normal play, but this time it might save my fucking life because I cannot respawn. So you know what? I'm really excited to get into Deep Archidemia now, because having to theorycraft for just one mission, yo, this might be my favorite part about Warframe whenever I get there. I don't know if I'll stream my first tries. I may save my energies for streaming next week and won't try it on the weekend. I don't know. We'll see. I might want my first experience on Deep Archidemia to be on stream recorded. Yeah, thank you so much. Sajin. And now, if you don't mind sharing some more knowledge, I'm gonna do some of the most boring shit imaginable in this game, and you might have a, let's say, a different approach to mine, which would make this stream much more entertaining. I gotta farm this right now. Okay, I'm gonna go farm Simari's rep.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be without you?
Because I am getting...
These can make you an even stronger.
I'm getting this. I am getting this. The reason will surprise you. It probably won't, actually. Oh goddamn! Like, if we at some point get the Banshee limitation, like, I'm absolutely down to stream that shit. Like, we can just do a dual stream. We can absolutely do that. I need one copy of this thing. The reason being, a lot of my builds depend on this mod, and I want to max it out for Banshee. I just want the top level of armor possible. I just want the most overinvested build in history, and I want... I am not gonna make the Banshee video until I have a full set of Umbral mods maxed out. But I cannot just pump my Umber Fiber to the max, because a lot of other builds that depend on it will stop working, and I don't want to reforma every single Warframe that uses this. Including Kullervo, which I love, and he uses this. And I should have spent the Umber Form on him instead of Banshee, but I did it for the memes. So I need a copy of Umber Fiber, so I need max rep with Simaris. I'm gonna do my rep farming for today, which involves the most boring thing that you can do in this game. The problem is that it's really effective. This boring shit is really effective, and Sajin has seen me do this already in another stream. But for those of you that don't know about this, I'm gonna share some knowledge, and Sajin might share some better knowledge than mine about how to get max level cap with Simaris just in one mission per day. And this is really important, especially if you are new to the game, because Simaris has some really expensive mods. Not necessarily expensive mods that you are interested in using. Maybe you are, especially if you're making a Necros, because you want health conversion more than likely. But even if you are not building a Necros, or you don't want any of the mods that he offers, those mods are expensive, which means for a new player, every week or so, you can make 63 plat. And 60 plat on the early game, that is a full set of mods that you need. Like, you need a full build, a full early game build for a weapon. You can get every single mod with those 60 plat. Exterminate against... yes. Yes. That is the... That is the thing. That is the thing. You absolutely know about it. So, let's do the most boring shit imaginable. Okay, so now the worst part is not just scanning the enemies and killing them and all like that. The worst part is that I don't have a preparation mod on my on my bar, which means I'm gonna be sipping on my coffee for a little while. Isn't this completely crazy gameplay? Isn't this engaging? Less boring on stream with friends. That's for sure. Especially when you're having nice conversations about the game. Like, that always helps. Okay, so 300 is more than enough. Because enemies will start dropping some energy. What the hell? Did I cancel that? Okay. Also, something that really helps, getting the infinite scanner that you can get with Zimaris. That also helps. By the way, some news about the stream and the channel in general. I am definitely gonna go back to add some more stuff to the Cephalon now that I have some free time. And another thing that I have to do, I need to do some research into voice filters, because I used to use one, but on yesterday's stream I did a little experiment and I just straight up asked people, okay, boys, you clearly don't mind that much that I have a filter, because if it was really irking on your ears, you would have said so already. And you're still here, even though, like, if you didn't like the filter, you're still here. So I'm definitely doing something right. But now that I've called attention onto it, now that I told you, all of you, I'm using a filter, now that this idea is in your mind, would you prefer to not listen to it? And a lot of answers were like, yeah, we would prefer to not have the filter. So I'm definitely gonna be looking into more configs into my voice filter, or just trying different plugins altogether to get a better robotic voice, because I'm not gonna lie, I re-listened to the stream, and yeah, it's a little irking to me too. Like, Sajin, like, stop saying that, brother. I cannot play this game mode until this weekend, you know? And life is really short, unless you're waiting for something, then it becomes really boring and slow. And the thing is, what I want with a voice filter is, I want it to be really clear that it's a robotic filter. I don't want anyone to miss the fact that I'm using a Cephalon and that my voice is supposed to be a Cephalon. Like that, it has to be noticeable. But it cannot be irking to listen to, which is kind of more difficult. Because the filter that I'm using right now, I used it on music production, because it's really cool with voice samples and all that shit. But usually, whenever you use a voice sample, you use it for like 5 seconds in a song. It's not singing the whole time, right? I mean, unless you're Daft Punk and you literally robotize your own voice for a whole song and it somehow sounds like the voice of an angel, because they were geniuses. least boring Warframe stream at this moment. Oh fuck, it's a door. Warframe has a few examples you could pull from, like Lloyd. Yeah, I can definitely try to detect what the fuck they're using for that voice. Like there's just so many possibilities that you can use in sound design. Whenever you reach a point where you have used a lot of different effects, you can start just realizing what they are. I once reached a point where I was able to just reconstruct almost any sound in any mainstream electronic music song. Like, oh, this definitely is using a sine wave, which has this type of filter working from below it, and then it does X thing with a noise generator, and yeah, I could easily recreate sounds. Oh, what? I always forget about that shit. I always forget about that shit. Are you kidding me? I'm doing it incorrectly. Yeah, audio's really hard. The thing is, I should complete the mission first, right? Because if I don't complete the mission, I'm not gonna necessarily find the extract. Or at least it's gonna be way harder to find. I mean, I'll look for it. Oh, is that the Kubalits? Yes, it is. Okay, let's take a look. Maybe I'll find a weapon that I don't have yet. Let's take a quick look. If I find my way around this godforsaken place. God damn it, the Cuba Fortress is hard, and the waypointing system on this game, it's not helping anyways. Yo, why am I lost? What the fuck am I doing? Yo, this has to be the first time that I've seen this tile in a long time. I'm choking life. I am choking life. What the fuck I'm supposed to do? Is it here? Oh my god. Boys, I'm lost. Boys, I have not seen this specific room in years, or maybe ever. I don't know what the fuck to do. This is just the alarms. What the hell, man? Oh, is it just like this? There's no fucking way. Cuba Fortress is a cruel mistress. 10-year-old game. Come on, where I'm supposed to go to get that lich? Oh, for fuck's sake. What the fuck is that room? Yeah! Yeah, I'm not crazy, right? What the fuck is this room? I have never seen it. I have never seen it. And I don't know if I'm actually not seeing the way to get out, or if the waypoint system is just going crazy at the moment. Boys, this is another side quest. We are looking for the way to get out. We're trapped here. This is an escape room now. I lied to all of you. This is not a Warframe Steam anymore. Oh, don't, no. Fuck off! Are you kidding me? Like, imagine not getting lost on the Cuba Fortress. That is just ridiculous. You know what? I don't have the Cuba Ogres. I don't have the Cuba Ogres. Okay, I'm gonna stop killing enemies just in case that I'm not supposed to kill any more of them for the strategy to work. Oh, okay, I'm trapped here. I crafted the ciphers and I didn't equip them. The brain rot. The brain rot is working its way through my brain right now. Okay, let's look for the extract. It might be here. No, it's not. Maybe it's here. This looks more like it. No. Oh, are you kidding? Oh, okay. I experimented that yesterday. I saw the enemies running and I was like, yo, why? Yo, why is this happening? And the first thing that I thought was, for one instant, I thought this game was better designed than it actually is. And I thought, okay, there's like one room in the Cuba Fortress that sometimes you pass by and the Grenier Queens are doing like a speech and all the enemies there are just watching. And it's like really epic. And I was like, yo, maybe they actually need to move there to create the squad so they can listen to the Grenier Queens. But then I realized I was playing Warframe, a game which doesn't have that good of an AI. So that stopped making sense. Now I know the reason. But now we get to the next problem. Now we get to the next fucking problem. Now that I know that I'm supposed to just stay invisible, okay, because I've been doing this strategy wrong for years, it seems. Thanks, by the way. Now that I've been doing this strategy wrong for years, do I have to reset this mission? Are they not gonna do that anymore because I showed up? Did I just fuck it up? I mean, if I suddenly see an enemy starts running, I'm guessing it means it can still work, right? Those only give 10 points. But these ones, oh. These ones where the money's at. I probably would, like, reset the mission. Like, you would reset the mission, you mean?
Surrounded by Grenier Marines.
Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah. The problem being, I've done that sometimes. And I have some issues, I always end up having some issues killing the enemies because I'm way too lazy to swap my loadout for Ibarra. And the kind of weapons that I use with her end up being a pain in the ass. I do this farm because I'm lazy, but then I'm too lazy to do it correctly. Oh, there's the extraction. Okay, let's see if this still works. I don't think it will, but like, I remember whenever I first farmed Ibarra. Oh, it works! It still works. Okay, we have discovered something today, I guess. So even if you show up, you can just still do the strategy. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I've tried that. I remember the first time I farmed Ivara, and I paired her with the Baza, which at the time was my favorite weapon in the game because it's like it's a classic. It's an MP5 SD in this game basically. And now like the Baza Prime can't do shit. Although I still recommend the Baza to newer players because it's a fun weapon. It's also a really comfy weapon to use. And it has some interesting properties for being such an early game weapon. It has a 3 times multiplier base on the crit chance. It has 3 times multiplier damage on the crit damage. On an MR5 weapon. That's good. That is, in fact, really fucking good. Like, you get that shit with some viral and hunter munitions if you're able to get your hands on it. And that... can I get a clip of that? Can I get a clip of that idiot just yeah. As I was saying, like if you can get your hands on hunter munitions and just use whatever viral mods you have, that is a really solid weapon for beginners. Really solid one. Yo, I need more enemies. I'm guessing I need to kill some of them, so more come. I usually use a primer and glade prime, so not available to... Oh, yeah. Oh, poor Gamble. Gamble always comes to the stream in literally the worst parts of it. Like, we have been having fun doing some stupid levels of damage with Banshee and shit like that. But now the point where I start scanning enemies because I need Simari's rep, Gamble just shows up. You're so lucky, bro. But thanks for coming by, really. Oh, you said the I word. You said the Incarnon word. I would honestly just kill for a Baza Incarnon. Although I cannot think of an original idea that you could do with a Baza Incarnon because, for instance, the Tigris, which is still my favorite weapon in the game, I have a lot of ideas of what could be done with an Incarnon version, like maybe make it like a flag cannon in Unreal Tournament. Although we already have the
Ranks and they are on the run.
although we already have the Dracon, which is essentially just that weapon. But you can make like infinite punch through white cone, super shotgun, Doom 2 Incarnon mode, something like that. So there's like a lot of ideas, but what can you do with a full auto SMG? Like, we already have the Burst on Incarnon, which is basically a full auto wet dream. So what can you do with a Baza? Any ideas, boys? I don't feel very original today. I need Vectis, Tigris, and DQ Incarnon. I need sniper Incarnons in general, and I want them to make the sniper weapons AoE viable. And I don't mean it like, oh, it's the new meta weapon that can wipe rooms. No, but give them some utility. Like, for example, make exploding headshots. Like, maybe every 3 headshots that you make with the weapon, the third enemy that you kill explodes, and that explosion inherits every single weapon mod that you have on your build, so it can kinda becomes usable. Maybe. Something like that, or you transform it into a railgun, or I don't know, something. But yeah, snipers need love. Snipers need love, and the Vectis is so satisfying to use, even now. No more enemies are coming by, so I'll have to go back. I have been 20 minutes on this mission. Oh, Lord. The things that we do for numbers. This is just so instead of getting 74% damage reduction, I can get 75% damage reduction on my Banshee. This is what the Warframe turns you into. Oh my god. Can you stop attack? Why? Boys, I'm not touching my mouse now. I'm not touching my keyboard. What the fuck is going on? My game is cursed today. I'm not attacking. It's the game. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, can you stop? What the fuck is going on? Yo, can you stop? Okay, I'm guessing this is my life now. Huh? What the hell, man? Yeah, Sajin, but it's the same thing as always. Like, I don't want more numbers on my Banshee. Eclipse is really good on her, but I just don't want more numbers on her. I really like on them because it mixes really well with the hitting weak shots gameplay and the whole gameplay in general. It mixes really well with that, and it allows me to use the incarnate weapons and load their modes really quickly, and it just feels good. It just feels really good to use, and you can just get all the enemies stuck, and then you send them flying, and they get stuck in the air, but they look like they are being supported by the chains, and it looks really good. Like, I want something fun with Banshee. Like, if I stop using Condemn and just use more numbers, I don't see any reason to play Banshee anymore. I literally wouldn't want to play her anymore, and I don't want that to happen. She's always been my main. I just need something interesting. And by the way, I don't know why I'm still looking for red. You're gonna see why. Yeah, like, that would absolutely work. I've health tank with Banshee trying that shit. Because the moment they changed Eclipse, that was the first thing that I thought of. It's like, oh, but Banshee though. And then I tried it and I hated it. But yeah, I have a... One of my builds has the Eclipse now. Koloku Habod. How about you shut the fuck up? Yeah, that'll teach him. That'll teach him. Name puns, boys. So I was essentially just losing my time there, trying to look for more enemies. For the following reason. I wanted to get to the cap. I still have enough. I already have enough.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be without you?
So, but, like, you boys, you should know something. Like, this whole channel, this is my channel is a lie. This channel is a lie. I'm actually, factually, not a Warframe YouTuber. I'm not a Warframe YouTuber, boys. This is a whole psyop, okay? This is a psyop to make people remember her. This is all a psyop. I'm gonna make the overinvested Banshee video at some point with the whole Umbral set, like, maxed out. It's all a psyop. I want some poor soul on Digital Extremes to see the limits of my patience, to see the absolute level of stupidity that I have reached, to do something for this poor girl, so they maybe have some mercy upon me and they reward her. Like, if you right now go into my channel and you go into the banner, what does it say? It says rework Banshee. I wonder why, right? Like, I'm not a Warframe YouTuber. This is all a psyop. This is just an excuse for my actual operation and motives. Dude, you did more than roast him, you grilled him like baby back. Okay, I'm scared right now because I'm kinda... Oh god. I'm kinda sleepy and I don't know if I... Okay, it's here, it's here. I didn't choose the wrong mod. Okay, this is all fine. This is fine. Also, I would like to also have another copy of Umber Fiber at 0 level because of builds like Atlas. Like, Atlas can benefit a lot from using Umber Fiber, even Nessa, for example. But it's not as necessary to get a full level copy because they already have a lot of armor. But it's really cool. So I would like to have like a third copy of Umber Fiber. Yeah, let me tell you what she needs, because I explained this yesterday on the stream, but not the full story. Her one needs to have the augment. Like, the augment needs to be part of her one. If her one gets that augment, it's a good ability. It doesn't need anything else. It doesn't need more range. It doesn't need damage. It needs the augment. The augment should be a part of her one. IMO. Her two, maybe this would be too much. I don't know, but I'm biased. Maybe her two should also have the augment included in the ability. And let me go even further. I am willing to say that her 3 should be a part of her 2. Would it be broken to be able to just spam that shit and keep the enemy stock? Yes. So, some precaution could be, you can only get the CC effect once per duration. As long as the buff, as long as the 2 doesn't go out completely, and then you recast it again, the CC effect wouldn't work. You cannot just stack 3s. Then what could the 3 be? I don't know. It could be just whatever. It is a new design space for a new ability. What I know is that I wouldn't add survivability on her 3, because that's like too easy. That's too easy, and if you might want to keep the glass crown identity on her. You might want that. So just add some quirky shit, some interesting stuff on her 3. Whatever ability is cool. If it ends up being a bad ability, no problem, we can subsume over it. But that would also mean that you would have her her current 3 on her 2, so it wouldn't be that big of a losing situation to have to subsume over her 3. And now for the big one. And now for the big idea. Yeah, but I think having her... Sajin, I think having her 3 on her 2, but not being a recastable effect unless it runs out, is less broken than having her 3 being recastable. That might be too much. But that might be just too much. Yeah, now that you say that, that's true. They would absolutely just kill us if they change the 3. That's true. They would just destroy us. You know, you've convinced me. You've convinced me. But I'm not going back on what I'm saying about Herald. And I said this thing yesterday. What I want Herald to do is, you know, the effect that the her augment does, the big wave one, where you don't have to be stuck on the floor. I want Herald to be baseline that, and I want that wave to, after a while, after the duration runs out, to come back, like Pillets does. So I wanted to send the damage wave, and then it comes back, and does damage again. Which, it's still nothing, because that ability does no damage. Now comes the interesting part. I want you to be able to bounce your ult back every time it comes up to you. With your one. Your one sends sound waves in front of you. So you crash those sound waves whenever they both collide when your ult is coming back. And that does a fuck ton of damage. That is what does the damage. But you need to hit it just right. The better your timing, the better the damage. And maybe you can even add like an augment on top of that, that every single time it comes back, if you hit it just right, it does more damage and it starts to stack. And you need to create a build around energy economy so you're able to keep hitting her one and sending that all back and doing more damage. So it would be like maintaining the Crystal Storm on Gara, but even harder because you cannot fail a single cast. And maybe, if you want to give her just some survivability, every single time it comes back, it gives you a little shield. Suddenly you have something interesting to do with her. That's my idea of a rework for Banshee. I've come back on the idea of adding something else to the number 3 because of what you said, Sajin. I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. So yeah, maybe make her 3 recastable, or at least give it a lot less duration, which ironically would make it better. Maybe. And then also like get a like baseline her 1 needs to be the augmented version. Yeah, like she can be like skilled Octavia. Yeah, the only thing that she has with Echoes is the augment on her too. That's literally the only thing she has, which makes me really mad. But I mean, I still don't have any credibility. Like, as long as I don't have 10,000 subscribers and a 2-hour video with 200,000 views, like Digital Extremes is not gonna listen to me, which is completely understandable. Like, how many idiots that play this game do exist that say, "Oh, I have a beautiful idea for a rework"? So this whole channel is a psyop to rework Banshee, but we have fun during the way, which is also okay. And that is my daily Banshee rant. Fiber. Let me see. What do we need? Sound can make your lungs swell. Yes! Yes, it can. In fact, oh my god, my English is failing me today. People that go underwater with oxygen tanks. I don't know how to say that word, Sajin. Those people have to be really wary of submarines, because a sonar can literally nuke you underwater. She can literally nuke you. So it's like that mission in Modern Warfare 3 on the original game, where you are going underwater so close to a submarine because you have to go inside it to throw the missiles or whatever. That is terrifying. Divers, thank God I'm stupid today. Like, that mission is just straight up bullshit, like most of that game, of course. But that specific thing made, oh my god, that was terrible. Let's see how many resources do we need. Fiber. Oh god. Oh god. I made a mistake yesterday. I bought 2 full Prime mods, which meant I lost 2 million credits. Which would be lovely to have right now. Absolutely lovely to have right now. I'm a little sad right now. Yeah, I'm just a little sad. But I'm gonna put a ring on the idea of farming credits so I don't become lazy and I end up doing it. Let me explain the concept. Money is time. Okay? But I want to marry this idea. So I'm gonna spend money on this girl. So I become invested into this thing, and I don't want it to go terribly wrong. right? So I'm getting a cash boost. That's what I'm doing. So now I have to farm this thing. Which, by the way, Dante might be really cool on the index. Dante might be really cool. Nah, I'm not using my normal build. I'm using the caster build because it's less expensive to use, basically. Actually, let me even just do this. Yeah, I think this is the play. We're gonna use this build. Oh, wait a minute. This should be steadfast. And I think I have an index build for this thing. Oh my god, I used to. Now I don't. God fucking damn it. So we are definitely just going for the we are not using the full auto mode, so let's just go for the internal bleeding mod instead of hunter munitions. And let's go for the radiation effect. And I still need the crit damage and crit chance. Where the fuck is it? And critical delay. Oh my god, this build doesn't work anymore. Fuck off. Is it because of internal bleeding? I think it is because of internal bleeding. Yeah, because this is on 0 points. Oh god damn it. Well, it is what it is. We can still use this one. And critical delay. Here it is. Okay, let's go to the index. Like I've gone through a lot of different ideas thinking about Banshee. There was one that I also thought of that could be really cool, but it's not as sound based or as fitting to her style. I was imagine having like a pseudo exalted weapon that goes over your weapon, to follow the theme of her being a weapons platform. Like imagine covering your weapon like in a sound wave, and every single time you shoot it, it sends like a mini version of your one, that maybe that version of your one strips armor. So like you completely throw the enemies to the ground, like you ragdoll every single enemy because you're sending sound waves every single time you shoot your weapon, and it also strips some armor and does some more damage or something like that. But that's a really old idea. The idea I have about the rebounding wave, I think it's much more cooler. Much more cooler. I definitely can't speak for shit today. Much more cool, or much cooler, and it's more suitable to her identity as a warframe. So I think I'm gonna do some index, and it will be the end for today, because I have class in a little while. Oh please, let me get this thing. Oh please. Wait! Did Frost hit the energy orb like a football? Did that just happen? What the fuck was that? That is the first time I've ever seen that in my entire life. Yeah, that's the thing. They should have. They should give her damage if she keeps being fragile, because like there's like a. I don't think this is on purpose, by the way, but I think there's a really specific case in this game that shows that type of balance. I don't think it's intentional, but it definitely shows it. Saren. Like, yeah, Saren is legit broken, overpowered, ridiculous, stupid bullshit. But you need to give her something to make her survive. Like, whenever you are playing Saren, you're not just playing Saren. No. You are being carried on top of a corpse, right? The corpse of a Seva god, because she needs that gloom. She's absolutely legit insane, but she needs that thing. She cannot survive by herself on the steel path unless, like, consistently, and even with her augment on her too. Like, that's not too much healing at all. So I feel like Banshee should be the exact same. So yeah, I'm perfectly okay with them not giving her much survivability. Like, I would definitely prefer if they gave her some of it, like that idea about whenever the ultimate comes back, it gives you shields. But, you know, maybe that's the augment. Maybe instead of the stacking damage on her ult being the augment, maybe that's the augment. It gives you shield back whenever it comes back. And it only gives it to you, not to your allies. So it doesn't become maybe a little bit too crazy. You know, something like that. Even though Mag can do exactly that with her 3 and with her 4, but, you know. Like, beggars can be choosers, right? So yeah, I'm absolutely up to the idea that she stays a glass cannon. I don't think it was the original intention whenever they released her, because back then it wasn't that hard to survive and being one-shot by everything, but yeah, maybe that's how they see her now. Does Dante over-prevent energy drain? I can tell. No, it does not. It does not. It's just that the Overguard is really comfy to use. And with the build that I'm using, the moment I have just all your energy, even if I have the extreme drain, I can instantly just cast a little bit more Overguard. So it's not as pain in the ass to use as Rhino is here, even though Rhino is still better. But yeah, I'll just do a couple of rounds of this, and I'll have to end up there. But 100% like expect a stream whenever I get to max rank Cavia. Like that is a reality already. I hope I can like save a day for a long stream, because I was explaining that yesterday. I can never stream in peace without something or someone interrupting me for like more than 2 hours a day. And also, like, I have shit to do, so I would need to get a day specific for trying the new missions. God damn, my voice is fucked also. Oh, I don't know why I'm not just pumping the points already. Like, you cannot go over 10 points bonus. They just shouldn't touch her 2 or 3. They're super powerful in a fragile frame, and to use them, you have to be sure you can maintain her, and that's complete. Yeah. Yeah, like, again, like, I've completely gone back on the idea of changing her 3 or adding her 3 to her 2. But still, like, what do you, Sachin, what do you think about making her 2 augment part of her 2, and maybe lowering the duration on her 3 so you can spam it even more. What do you think about that? I've just realized something. I don't know why I'm using the foaming with the radiation build when I have 2 Archon shards on this motherfucker that allows me to strip all armor and I have a Cyclone. Like, what? Why am I even using the foaming at this point? Also, magnetic damage, so fuck shields. But of course, there's an answer. We are using the foaming because it fucks. It's satisfying as hell. That low thud that it does every single time you shoot. So good. Legit my favorite weapon when it came out. Like, Wisp plus the foaming has... Like, that was before and after for this game. That was an important point in this game's development, because I feel like Wisp was like a new height on... and a completely new standard on how to design Warframes. Like, I feel like every single Warframe since then has learned something from the release of Wisp. But also, it's a little sad for me because Wisp also marks the point in this game's history whenever every single frame has to have a little bit of everything, and we cannot get really specialized frames anymore. Which, I mean, it makes sense that if you actually need a little bit of everything to survive in this game and be proficient, that every single Warframe will have a little bit of everything. But I don't know, I miss the times where you could hyper-specialize on something. Like, oh, I'm using this Warframe with this build because I'm nuking this place to farm this defense. I miss those times. Big agree, yeah. Like, this game has changed so much. Like, in every single sense. Like, it started as what basically was a cool-looking thematic third-person shooter. And it was mainly that. Like, it was mainly a third-person shooter. I was not there for it. Like, whenever I started playing Warframe, the new... Like, I know all about how it was before, but the new parkour system was already in the game. And then it became much more, and that might be the biggest jump it's ever done, the moment where they added the new movement system. But since then, it's kept on changing. Like, we have reached a point where this is not a third-person shooter anymore. Like, this is a power fantasy horde destroying simulator, basically. Like, this is Dynasty Warriors, but with interesting builds. That's where it is. So again, really excited to try the Deep Archimedia. Really excited to try that mode. I want to think about my build, not to just find the theoretically best version of my Warframe, but to actually be useful. The fact that I found it, that's what I want. To feel my own thinking saving my ass. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the last round because there's shit I have to do. And I was saying something about that yesterday, but on June, expect a big stop on the Warframe videos for at least like 2-3 weeks. Elden Ring DLC is coming out. Elden Ring DLC is coming out. And like I'm legit not discounting the idea of straight up just uploading some Elden Ring content and see how people react. Because I would like to diversify at some point. Not planning on leaving Warframe, but I want to diversify. And I'm gonna, like, I'm not gonna be even touching anything that is not Elden Ring for those 3 weeks. I can feel it in my bones already. I can feel my eyes hurting after 8 hours straight of trying to no-hit one boss. Like, I'm feeling it right now. I know it's coming, and I'm not ready. Come on, enemies, please. Oh, there you are. Gamma plays Elden Ring. But you also did, right? Like I spoke with you about FromSoft games, I think. Yeah, it's a vacation. It's a vacation you have to work for, but it's a vacation, that's for sure. Like, I'm really excited for the DLC because, like, again, it's my favorite game ever, and I still have some problems with the base game, and those problems might easily be solvable in the DLC. I will not get in depth into it because if I start talking about game design, I could just go for hours, and this is not that kind of stream. Not at the moment. Oh, you're telling him to play it. Oh god. Oh, good. Good. Like, Gamble, if you're still there, like, have you played any FromSoft games, or it's just that you're for some reason not wanting to play Elden Ring yet? Or I mean, would it be your first FromSoft game? That's my question. Which, by the way, Zacian, I still have to play... I still have to complete Sekiro. Like, it's still on my list. Fully gamble into playing Elden Ring. Yeah, but, like, legit question, like, would it be his first FromSoft game? That's my question. Would it be his first? Or Armor Core 6. That's a very different beast, my guy. That's a very different beast. Like, I'm not gonna be real with you. The only thing that it has in common with Elden Ring is the fact that it's hard. That's literally the only thing it has in common. It's a completely different game. It's a completely different game. In fact, if the transition you're making is from Warframe to a FromSoft game, maybe the best option would be Armor Core, though. Because, like, yeah, you're touching and doing little thingies to your build every single time you can to optimize it for missions. Like, that might be the closest experience if you have to choose between the two. Elden Ring is a different beast. And also, I honestly wouldn't recommend Elden Ring as your first FromSoft game if you want to get it. Because Elden Ring allows you to bullshit the game a lot, which, to be completely honest, doesn't feel that good. It only feels good when you understand every single system in the game and you've already mastered the combat. I feel like the better starting game to the FromSoft games would probably be Dark Souls 3. Like, Dark Souls 3 might be the better starting game to this formula. Dark Souls 1 is really good, and it might be my favorite in the series, but it is too slow. Like, if you cannot just go from Dark Souls 1 to Elden Ring, that is way too big of a jump. But Dark Souls 3 to Elden Ring, that is more interesting because the combat is more similar, is more fast-paced, but also it's not gonna save you in Elden Ring, because in Elden Ring, enemies have delays and enemies have more complex combos. So even if you play the complete Dark Souls 3 experience, that is not gonna save you. Elden Ring is still gonna kick your ass. So Dark Souls 3 might be the better starting point, but you're gonna be so lost on the lore. If you don't give a shit about the lore or what's happening, it doesn't matter. But yeah, like, my recommendation will always be, if you have the time and you want to actually get into those games, go Dark Souls 1, then Dark Souls 3, then Elden Ring. And maybe Bloodborne if you have a PS4 in between Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring, but I don't have a PS4, so. And yeah, like, if you like gun some builds, like, there, I was speaking too much. I wasn't reading you. So yeah, if Gamble likes guns and yeah, what's Vatividia? Yeah, but it's I feel like most of the lore that matters in Dark Souls 3, it's not just the little stories in the game. It's also like the feeling of finality that it has over concepts that were introduced in Dark Souls 1. So you won't have that experience. You won't have that experience if you start with Dark Souls 3. Like, the significance of seeing statues, ceremonial statues of for example, of the two serpents of chaos, like, that gets completely lost on you. Like, oh my god, like, these crazy motherfuckers have made a ritual out of this. They have created a cycle, and this cycle is never gonna fucking end. Like, the significance of little things like that will go over your head if you start with Dark Souls 3. But yeah, Vatividia helps because wow, like, those videos are so good. Although I'm also gonna say one of the best experiences I've ever had on my life playing a video game is playing Elden Ring and doing what I call a lore walkthrough, in which you just take it easy, speak with everyone, read every single description, and you just enjoy the atmosphere. Like, if you gotta stay in the middle of a level, hearing the audio while you read and try to understand what it could mean, then you take a look around and you look at the architecture, which there's like, there are legit proofs of the timeline in Elden Ring just if you look at the type of architecture that is in every single place. Like, it reaches that level of stupidity, the level of detail that this game has. So you just seep into that and get lost in it. And maybe that playthrough will take you like 80 hours. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone, but it's an experience that if you're into that kind of shit, I recommend it. You end up seeing the game in a completely different light. Especially if you go knowing something about the lore already. If you already know what the shit is about, you will get even more out of it. So yeah, I recommend that. And I need to be leaving in 3 minutes. So I'll do the goodbyes now. This hasn't been as good of a stream as I would like it to have been, because I feel I'm more tired today than I was yesterday. I've slept like shit. But it's still been really fun, and I will keep on doing these streams as long as I have to farm those reps. Do reps until failure. That's the only way to get buff, guys. That's the only way to get buff. So thank you very much to every single one of you that have come. And like again, like I always say, every single time I stream, some different people from my community come, and I end up meeting them. So it's a pleasure, like always. I don't know. I'm pretty bad at finishing videos. I'm pretty bad at just stopping the shit. So